This is how we travelled from the UK to Mallorca with our dog Lolita. First things first, we had to get to Folkestone to get on the Eurotunnel, or I think it's known as the Shuttle nowadays. We hit some traffic on the way. We ended up getting there about 40 minutes before our departure. They do recommend getting there an hour before, but to be honest with you, 40 minutes seemed fine to us. They gave us this little slip form thing when we got there. You have to stick that to your windscreen. We then parked up. We were told to go straight to pet reception to check Lolly in. We went in there, showed the guy our documents, took about 5 minutes, pretty easy. We then had to get on the train. I was going to say ferry then, but no, we had to get on the train. Train took about 35 minutes until we arrived in Calais. When we got off the train, our next step was to drive to Orly. We were flying out of Orly Airport. In hindsight, I kind of regret that because Orly's the other side of Paris, and it was quite a long drive. Charles de Gaulle would have been a better option, but there wasn't a flight to Mallorca with fueling from Charles de Gaulle, so yeah, we had to go from Orly. We decided to stay in a hotel the night because our flight was really early in the morning. The hotel was about £40, and to be honest, it was a good idea because it made the journey a little less stressful. We checked in. Fueling were great. I think they're used to people flying with dogs, so they weren't like weird or anything. They were really cool. We then got on our flight. We did actually take Lolly out the bag a little bit on the flight, and we got told off for that. So yeah, don't do what we did. The flight took about an hour and 45 minutes until we touched down in Palma, Mallorca. And all in all, it was a fairly stress-free journey, and that's how we travelled with our dog Lolly to Mallorca.